This is a non-gimmicky way to write 2 or 3 times more per day or faster per day. And it's something I learned while working on Crypto Confidential and then applied to working on my sci-fi novel Husk that's coming out in a couple of months. And I had heard all the same tips that you had, right? Like turn off your distractions and don't edit as you write and have a plan. And those are all helpful. But this was actually the most helpful thing that I did, which is when I started working on the book, I made a spreadsheet. And in the spreadsheet, every single writing session that I did, I would record what time of day it was, how long I wrote for, where I wrote, and how many words I got done. And as I did that for a few weeks, patterns started to emerge. And what was really interesting about it was that some of the patterns were unintuitive. For example, I had always heard the advice, like you probably have, that you should wake up really early and write before the day starts. And so I was doing that for a while. I was getting in a writing session at 5:30 or 6 a.m. before my kids woke up. But when I looked at the data, it became pretty clear that that was my least productive writing session of the day, probably because I wasn't totally awake yet. My best session was actually around 9 a.m. to noon. And so I ended up dropping that early morning writing session entirely, using it to get ahead on other work so that I could use that best time from 9 to noon. The other thing that was really helpful was that by recording location, I could realize that taking the time to go to a coffee shop or to go somewhere else and not try to write in my house made me 50 to 100% faster and more productive at writing. Just that one change of going somewhere else made a really big difference. So if you're trying to write faster, don't just blindly apply whatever advice you find online or in books. Actually record all of your sessions, see which ones are the best, and then see what you can maybe learn and apply from those most productive writing sessions.